Beneath the shimmering surface of the ocean lies a realm far stranger, grander, and more breathtaking than most of us could ever imagine. From enormous gentle giants to eerie, almost otherworldly predators, these marine creatures stretch the limits of nature's scale and mystery. Today we're taking a deep dive into 15 of the Earth's most terrifying giants ever caught on camera. Number 15. Gigantic jellyfish that could dwarf you. What if you swam next to a jellyfish as big as you, or one with tentacles longer than a blue whale? Discover the ocean's giant ghostly creatures lurking beneath the waves. Most people picture jellyfish as small, delicate creatures floating quietly in the ocean. But some jellyfish grow to truly astonishing sizes that challenge everything you thought you knew. For instance, the barrel jellyfish, which can reach lengths over 3 feet, is the largest species found in British waters. Diver and marine biologist Lizzie Daly once came face to face with one about her own size off the coast of Falmouth, UK. These jellyfish may be huge, but they are harmless to humans, drifting gracefully in the water. Yet, these giants are dwarfed by the lion's mane jellyfish, the largest jellyfish species on Earth. Its tentacles can stretch up to 120 feet, longer than a blue whale, the largest animal on the planet. Imagine being surrounded by hundreds or even thousands of these flowing tentacles clustered in 8 groups, each containing dozens of slender, drifting arms. Swimming near a lion's mane jellyfish feels like being engulfed by a floating forest of delicate, glowing threads that blur the line between the creature and the ocean itself. These enormous jellyfish are gentle giants, but their size and beauty are both breathtaking and intimidating. They serve as a powerful reminder of the ocean's mysterious depths, home to creatures that seem more fantasy than reality. Next time you think of jellyfish, picture a living, drifting colossus with tentacles longer than most animals on Earth. Number 14. Brutus, the fearless 18-foot river king. Meet Brutus, an 18-foot, one-legged crocodile who still rules his river with unmatched power. Discover the legend behind this unstoppable predator lurking in Australia's deadly waters. Crocodiles are already known as some of the most dangerous reptiles on Earth, but Brutus takes that fear to a whole new level. This massive saltwater crocodile lives in Queensland's Adelaide River and stretches an incredible 18 feet long, just a few feet shy of the largest ever recorded. Despite being over 30 years old, Brutus remains the top predator in his domain, commanding respect from all creatures around him. What makes Brutus even more legendary is that he's missing a front leg, likely lost during a brutal fight with another crocodile or a shark. Most animals would struggle to survive such a severe injury, but not Brutus. He continues to dominate his territory, proving his strength, intelligence, and resilience. Local residents and tourists gather regularly to see him during feeding demonstrations, where this giant beast can be seen lunging out of the water with terrifying speed and power. Watching Brutus leap with the force of a small boat is an unforgettable sight, but don't mistake him for a tame spectacle. He is a wild, unpredictable force of nature. Entering his territory is a deadly mistake. Brutus gives no second chances. He embodies the raw power and danger saltwater crocodiles represent. Brutus stands as a living testament to nature's strength and survival. He is not just another crocodile. He is the undisputed king of the Adelaide River, a true legend best admired from afar. Number 13. Manta rays, ocean's gentle giants. Think all huge sea creatures are scary? Meet the giant oceanic manta ray, a graceful, friendly giant with a wingspan bigger than most boats, gliding peacefully through the open ocean. The ocean is home to many massive creatures, but not all of them are fierce predators. The giant oceanic manta ray is a stunning example of a gentle giant. With a wingspan that can reach up to 29 feet, larger than many small boats, these rays move through the water with surprising grace and calm. Despite their intimidating size, manta rays pose no threat to humans. They lack stingers or teeth and are known for their peaceful nature. Manta rays are filter feeders, swimming with their mouths wide open to scoop up plankton and tiny sea creatures. Their unique cephalic lobes, flap-like extensions on either side of their heads, help guide food directly into their mouths, making feeding both efficient and fascinating to watch. For years, scientists thought all manta rays were the same species, but now we know there are two, the reef manta ray and the giant oceanic manta ray. The oceanic species truly lives up to its name, roaming vast distances across open waters in search of food. One of the most amazing things about these creatures is their curious and friendly behavior toward humans. Unlike many ocean giants that avoid people, manta rays often approach divers with no fear, seemingly interested in interaction. These gentle giants remind us that not all massive sea creatures are dangerous. Some simply want to glide by and say hello. Number 12. Blue whale, ocean's giant and vulnerable wonder. The blue whale is a colossal marvel, longer than a basketball court and heavier than a jumbo jet. Learn why protecting this gentle giant is crucial for our oceans and future. The blue whale holds the incredible title of the largest animal ever to live on Earth, stretching over 100 feet in length, about the size of a basketball court, and weighing nearly 200 tons. These marine giants dwarf every other creature in the ocean. Despite their massive size, blue whales survive by feeding almost exclusively on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. They consume up to 6 tons of krill each day to fuel their enormous bodies. These gentle giants can be found in oceans all over the world, except the Arctic's icy waters. Scientists have identified 5 distinct subspecies of blue whales, each uniquely adapted to their specific habitats and climates. However, the story of the blue whale is one of survival against the odds. In the early 1900s, intense commercial whaling nearly wiped out their population, pushing them dangerously close to extinction. Thanks to international protection efforts, their numbers have slowly started to recover. But these giants still face serious threats. Ship strikes and entanglement in fishing gear cause injuries and deaths every year. Protecting blue whales goes beyond saving one species. It helps maintain the balance of entire ocean ecosystems and preserves a priceless part of our planet's natural heritage. If we lose the blue whale, the world loses more than just a majestic creature. It loses a symbol of ocean health and resilience. It's our responsibility to safeguard these giants, ensuring they thrive for generations to come. Now it's time for today's topic. In September 2024, a joint U.S. Japanese deep-sea expedition operating in the Mariana Trench made a discovery that left even veteran oceanographers shaken. Using a manned research submarine, the crew descended beyond 7,000 meters to survey thermal vents rarely observed by humans. During a routine camera sweep outside the porthole, the team captured chilling footage of a colossal shark-like creature circling their vessel. Unlike any known species, the animal's body was armored with jagged, spike-like protrusions running down its back, giving it a prehistoric appearance. Its head was massive, with rows of teeth far larger and more irregular than those of modern great whites. The submarine's sonar registered the creature at nearly 10 meters in length, dwarfing the vessel as it moved with unsettling calm. When the creature drifted close, its scarred hide and glowing eyes suggested survival in crushing depths where no shark was thought capable of living. The submarine's external microphones picked up deep, rumbling clicks that marine biologists later described as predatory communication. Although official statements from the expedition labeled the footage as unverified anomaly data, leaked clips quickly spread online. Experts now debate whether this was a living relic of the prehistoric megalodon or an entirely unknown predator adapted to the abyss. Number 11. Giant 30-foot anaconda caught on camera. Construction workers find a snake longer than a bus. Is this 30-foot anaconda real or a viral myth? Discover the story behind one of the biggest snakes ever claimed. Imagine starting your day and coming face to face with a snake longer than a bus. That's exactly what some construction workers reportedly experienced in Brazil or maybe Indonesia, as reports vary. They discovered a colossal anaconda measuring about 33 feet long and weighing nearly 900 pounds. This massive serpent was so heavy it required a crane just to lift and move it. Videos of this giant snake quickly went viral online, sparking both amazement and skepticism. While anacondas are known to grow to impressive sizes, a snake this enormous is extremely rare. Some viewers questioned whether the footage was real or digitally altered, but regardless, it captured worldwide attention and reminded us of nature's incredible power. Anacondas are among the largest and most powerful snakes on the planet, capable of hunting large prey and surviving in harsh environments. Spotting one this size, if genuine, is a rare glimpse into the wild and unpredictable side of nature. Whether the viral videos are fact or fiction, the story highlights how much we still don't know about the animal kingdom. It reminds us that even today, Mother Nature can surprise us with creatures that seem more like monsters from legend than real animals. So, next time you think you've seen it all, remember the giant anaconda story and keep an open mind. Nature's biggest secrets might be hiding just around the corner. Number 10. Amazon's giant leech, the 18-inch bloodsucker. Discover the giant Amazon leech, an 18-inch bloodsucker once thought extinct. It can birth over 700 babies and lurks in the rainforest waters. Beware this creepy jungle parasite. Leeches are already known for their creepy bloodsucking habits, but the giant Amazon leech takes the eerie factor to a whole new level. Growing up to 18 inches long, about the size of a ruler, this massive parasite hides in the dark rivers and streams of the Amazon rainforest. For years, scientists thought this giant leech had vanished forever. Then recently a few were rediscovered, sparking renewed fascination and concern about this formidable creature. One of the most astonishing facts about the giant Amazon leech is its ability to give birth to over 700 babies in a single brood. That means hundreds of tiny leeches ready to latch onto unsuspecting hosts, feeding on their blood. Imagine the nightmare of being bitten by just one of these giants, let alone dozens. These leeches thrive in the humid, murky waters of the rainforest, where they are difficult to spot and even harder to avoid. If you're trekking through the Amazon, it's best to steer clear of stagnant water and remain cautious near any riverbanks. Despite their creepy reputation, giant Amazon leeches play a role in their ecosystem, helping to control the populations of animals they feed on. Still, they're one wild jungle creature you don't want to meet face to face. The giant Amazon leech is a chilling reminder of just how mysterious and untamed the world's remotest places can be. Number 9. Komodo dragon, Earth's real-life giant predator. Meet the Komodo dragon, over 10 feet long with a venomous bite and deadly hunting skills. The closest thing to a real dragon walking the earth today. Forget the dragons of myths and legends. There's a real giant reptile roaming the Indonesian islands today, the Komodo dragon. This massive lizard is the largest living species on the planet. Growing over 10 feet long and weighing more than 300 pounds, it's a prehistoric wanderer and a top predator in its natural habitat, ruling the islands of Komodo, Rinca, and a few others with unmatched power. Komodo dragons are fierce hunters armed with razor-sharp claws, powerful tails, and a venomous bite that delivers toxins weakening their prey. Their saliva contains deadly bacteria and venom that can incapacitate animals, making them highly efficient killers. Despite their bulky size, these dragons can run surprisingly fast and show aggressive behavior, especially when defending their territory or hunting. Their diet includes deer, wild boar, and even water buffalo with no natural predators threatening them. This makes the Komodo dragon the undisputed king of its island ecosystem. While they don't breathe fire or fly like the dragons of fantasy, their ancient lineage and terrifying appearance give them a truly dragon-like aura. Scientists and adventurers alike are fascinated by these real-life dragons. Some speculate about the possibility of creating dragons in labs someday, but for now, the Komodo dragon remains one of nature's most awe-inspiring and dangerous predators, a true giant of the lizard world. Number 8. The giant Pacific octopus, a short life of wonder. The giant Pacific octopus can grow over 30 feet long, yet its life ends soon after motherhood. Discover the incredible size, intelligence, and bittersweet story of this ocean giant. When you think of giant sea creatures, whales and sharks usually come to mind, but the giant Pacific octopus deserves its own place among ocean giants. It's the largest octopus species on Earth, with most growing to around 16 feet long and weighing about 110 pounds. Some rare individuals have reached astonishing sizes. One was recorded at over 30 feet long and weighed more than 600 pounds. Despite its massive size, the octopus leads a surprisingly short life. The giant Pacific octopus lives only about 4 years, which is shockingly brief for such an impressive and intelligent creature. Females have an even more intense, bittersweet journey. After laying up to 400,000 eggs, a female stops eating altogether and devotes herself to guarding and caring for her brood. She spends months cleaning and protecting the eggs until they hatch, after which her life ends. This unique life cycle, grow huge, become a dedicated mother, then die, adds a tragic dimension to an already fascinating animal. Beyond its size, the giant Pacific octopus is incredibly smart. These creatures solve puzzles, escape captivity, and even recognize individual humans. Their mastery of camouflage, flexible bodies, and curiosity make them among the ocean's most mysterious and captivating residents. Next time you see ocean footage or visit an aquarium, look out for the giant Pacific octopus. It's more than just a giant, it's a brilliant, tragic marvel of the deep. Number 7. Australia's giant underground worm. Hidden beneath Australia's soil lives a secret giant over 3 feet long and rarely seen. Discover the mysterious giant Gippsland earthworm, a fragile and elusive underground marvel few ever meet. When most people think of worms, they imagine tiny wriggling creatures in the dirt. But deep beneath southern Victoria, Australia, lives a worm that breaks all those expectations, the giant Gippsland earthworm. Growing more than 3 feet long, it's one of the largest earthworms in the world, and it's absolutely real. Despite its enormous size, this worm is incredibly elusive. It spends its entire life underground, moving slowly through deep, moist soil and rarely surfacing. The only clue it's nearby might be faint gurgling or sloshing sounds as it moves through its tunnels beneath the ground. Don't even think about keeping one as a pet. The giant Gippsland earthworm is very fragile and cannot survive well outside its natural habitat. Its soft, delicate body is easily damaged, so even scientists handle it with great care. Attempts to keep them in captivity have mostly failed, adding to their air of mystery. These earthworms are found only in a few small pockets of southern Victoria, and they are considered vulnerable due to habitat loss and environmental changes. Spotting one in the wild is a rare and special experience. So, if you're hiking in the Gippsland region and hear strange noises underfoot, don't panic. It's not a monster, just one of Australia's secret underground giants, quietly living its hidden life beneath the soil. Number 6. The real sea serpent, mystery of the oarfish. Could the legendary sea serpent be real? Meet the giant oarfish, a mysterious 15-foot deep-sea creature whose eerie look may have sparked centuries of ocean myths. Imagine spotting a massive ribbon-like creature washed ashore that looks like it belongs in a sailor's nightmare. That's exactly what happened when the giant oarfish was first discovered, a creature so strange many doubted its existence. With a long silvery body and bony scales, the oarfish resembles the sea serpents of ancient legends. But it's no myth. These elusive giants live thousands of feet beneath the ocean surface, making live encounters incredibly rare. Most oarfish are seen only when they wash up on beaches or drift into shallow waters, often near the end of their lives. One unforgettable moment happened in the Sea of Cortez, where a 15-foot oarfish was caught on video alive and swimming, amazing both scientists and the public. Despite their ghostly appearance, oarfish pose no threat to humans. They feed gently on tiny ocean creatures like zooplankton, jellyfish, and small fish, floating vertically while hunting. What remains a mystery is what hunts the oarfish itself. Living in such deep, dark waters means scientists still don't fully understand its place in the ocean's food chain. This enigmatic creature reminds us just how much of the ocean remains unexplored and filled with wonders. So the next time you hear a tale about sea monsters, remember that nature already created one, and it's stranger and more fascinating than any story. Number 5. Cassowary, the world's deadliest bird. Meet the cassowary, a flightless bird with razor-sharp claws and deadly kicks. Feared in Australia and beyond, this aggressive bird is one you never want to threaten. Birds come in all shapes and sizes, but few are as dangerous as the cassowary. Native to Australia and New Guinea, this large, flightless bird has earned a fearsome reputation as one of the deadliest birds on Earth. Its most terrifying weapon, razor-sharp claws that can grow up to 4 inches long, powerful enough to cause serious injury or even death. Cassowaries are highly aggressive when they feel threatened or cornered. Their strong legs deliver forceful kicks, and with those long claws they become deadly opponents. There have even been fatal attacks, including a shocking incident in Florida, where a man was killed by his own pet cassowary. This bird's mix of strength, speed, and aggression makes it a creature that demands respect. Locals who live near cassowaries have learned to keep their distance and avoid provoking these prehistoric-looking birds. The San Diego Zoo has called the cassowary the world's most dangerous bird, and that warning is well-deserved. Despite their striking colorful feathers and unique appearance, cassowaries are wild animals with powerful defenses. If you ever find yourself near one, remember this isn't just another bird. It's an ancient, deadly creature that commands caution and respect. The cassowary is a living reminder that nature's beauty can sometimes come with sharp claws and serious danger. Number 4. Coconut crab, the giant tree-climbing crusher. This massive crab climbs trees, crushes coconuts and bones with ease, and steals shoes. Discover the coconut crab, nature's powerful land-dwelling tank you definitely don't want to cross. Most people picture crabs as small, harmless creatures scuttling along the beach. But the coconut crab is on a whole different level. It's the largest land-dwelling arthropod in the world. Growing up to 3 feet long and weighing as much as 9 pounds, this isn't a crab you want near your picnic or campsite. Named for its legendary strength, the coconut crab can crack open coconuts with its massive claws, something very few animals can do. But its power doesn't stop there. There are even eerie stories from World War II soldiers stationed on remote islands who claim to see coconut crabs dragging away supplies in the dead of night. Some island folklore goes a step further, suggesting that the crabs could scavenge from human remains, giving them a sinister reputation among locals. Scientists, while cautious about such tales, confirm their incredible grip force is among the strongest of any land animal. In one case, a researcher measuring their pinch recorded a force comparable to the bite of a large predator, enough to snap through wood and even thin metal. That kind of power explains why so many islanders both respect and fear these creatures, treating them as forces of nature not to be underestimated. These claws can crush bones, tear through tough materials, and even catch small animals. Coconut crabs are also expert climbers known to scale trees to grab birds right from their nest. Despite their alien-like appearance, coconut crabs live across islands in the Indo-Pacific region. During the day, they hide in burrows, but at night they come out to hunt, scavenge, and break open anything edible, including your food, garbage, or fingers if you get too close. What makes them even more intimidating are stories of coconut crabs dragging off items as big as shoes, cameras, and cooking pots. They're not just strong, they're bold and fearless. So, if you spot a giant clawed creature climbing a palm tree, it's best to back away slowly. These crabs might look like sci-fi monsters, but they're very real and very dangerous if provoked. In short, the coconut crab is a crushing, climbing powerhouse of nature you don't want to mess with. Number 3. Mysterious 13-foot creature washes up in Acapulco. A strange 13-foot creature washes ashore in Acapulco, sparking fear and curiosity. What is this ocean mystery? Watch to uncover the chilling truth behind this eerie beach find. The ocean never ceases to amaze us, sometimes with surprises that are downright eerie. Recently, a strange 13-foot-long creature washed up on Acapulco Beach in Mexico, sparking both curiosity and fear among locals. A viral video captured by civil protection workers shows a cautious local poking the lifeless creature with a stick, clearly unsure of what it was. Some witnesses described a foul odor rising from the body, a smell so strong it could be detected from several yards away. Others claimed the creature's rough, leathery skin looked unlike anything they had ever seen before, leading to wild theories of a new species. Photos of its bizarre form quickly spread online, fueling debates ranging from mutant sea life to remnants of deep-sea giants rarely seen by humans. Experts who analyzed the footage noted its skeletal features did not immediately match any known species, intensifying the mystery. For days, locals flocked to the beach, both terrified and fascinated, hoping to catch a glimpse before the tides carried it away again. Its unusual size and strange bone structure left many stunned, with officials suggesting that strong ocean currents from a recent storm might have carried the animal ashore. Yet, its true identity remains a mystery. Often, these mysterious monsters found on beaches turn out to be decayed whales, or large marine animals whose bodies have bloated and distorted beyond recognition. Still, the chilling appearance is enough to make anyone think twice before walking the beach after a storm. This strange beach discovery is a vivid reminder of how little we truly know about the deep sea and its creatures. Beneath the waves, countless secrets remain hidden, waiting for the right moment to surface, sometimes quite literally. So, next time you visit the beach after a storm, keep your eyes open. You never know what the ocean might wash ashore next, revealing mysteries that spark both wonder and a little fear. Number 2. Capybara, the gentle giant rodent. Meet the capybara, the world's largest rodent, a friendly, social swimmer who loves water and companionship. Discover why these peaceful creatures are nature's most lovable giants. What exactly is a capybara? If you're lucky, you might have spotted one in the wild or at a zoo. These fascinating creatures are the largest rodents on Earth. But don't mistake them for rats. They are much gentler and far more charming. Native to South and Central America, capybaras thrive near rivers, lakes, and wetlands. Their webbed feet make them excellent swimmers, and they spend plenty of time in the water to keep cool and avoid predators. Capybaras look like giant friendly versions of beavers with short fur and calm, peaceful expressions. In their natural habitats, it's common to see dozens lounging together on riverbanks, sometimes even mingling with animals like birds or monkeys that feel safe around them. Farmers in South America often find wild capybaras sharing pastures with cattle, showing just how tolerant these creatures are. Because they graze on grasses and aquatic plants, they also help maintain healthy wetlands by keeping vegetation in check. Young capybaras are especially playful, often chasing one another into the water or squeaking loudly to get attention from adults. Their group lifestyle is so strong that even predators like jaguars or caimans often struggle to isolate a single capybara from the herd. They are incredibly social animals living in groups in the wild. Even in places like Florida where small populations have become established, these rodents maintain strong social bonds. Because of their social nature, capybaras don't like being alone. If someone considers keeping one as a pet, it's best to have at least two so they can keep each other company. These gentle rodents communicate through various sounds, including purrs, whistles, and barks, showing their friendly and peaceful disposition. They also get along well with many other animals, adding to their charm. Capybaras remind us just how diverse and unique rodents can be. Their love for water, strong social bonds, and gentle nature make them one of the most lovable and fascinating wild creatures on the planet. Number 1. Giant walking stick, nature's ultimate camouflage. Hidden in plain sight, the giant walking stick blends flawlessly with branches. Discover how this 6-inch insect uses incredible camouflage to fool predators and disappear right before your eyes. The giant walking stick is North America's largest walking stick insect, growing between 3 and 6 inches long. These incredible insects are true masters of disguise, sporting bodies that look just like twigs or small branches. Their amazing camouflage allows them to blend seamlessly into trees and shrubs, making them almost invisible to predators and even to humans who might be nearby. Birds often pass them by without noticing, mistaking them for harmless sticks swaying in the wind. Even experienced naturalists sometimes have to do a double take before realizing what they're looking at. At night, walking sticks may gently sway back and forth to mimic the movement of branches in the breeze, adding another layer to their disguise. Some species can even drop a leg to escape if they're grabbed, leaving predators with nothing more than a broken twig. This survival strategy has allowed them to thrive quietly in forests across the continent for millions of years. I mean, he's pretty good size. I mean, he's like 4 inches long or something. If you ever think you're seeing a simple stick on a branch, you could actually be looking at one of these insects without realizing it. Their camouflage is their main defense, helping them avoid danger by simply disappearing into their surroundings. They move slowly and delicately, so any sudden disturbance could harm them, which makes their disguise even more essential for survival. Despite their impressive mimicry, giant walking sticks are fragile and can be easily injured if handled. They rely entirely on their twig-like appearance rather than speed or strength to evade threats. That's why it's best to observe these fascinating creatures quietly and avoid touching them. The giant walking stick shows us how brilliantly insects have adapted to survive in the wild. Their twig-like shape isn't just clever, it's a perfect example of nature's artistry and smart survival tactics. So, next time you're outside, take a closer look at the branches around you. You might just spot one of these amazing insect ninjas, perfectly camouflaged in its leafy home. Scenes like these remind us that the ocean still hides countless mysteries beyond our understanding. Towering creatures breaking the surface showcase nature's raw power and the vast unknown that lurks beneath the waves. Every moment captured on camera brings us one step closer to uncovering the wonders of the deep. As exploration continues, it's clear we must respect and protect this extraordinary underwater world that never stops surprising and inspiring us. Which of these creatures amazed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.